today is the anniversary, so happy anniversary everyone. So let's collect our goodies. I got a Quaxley, and as you can see I did star it because I am doing my eyebrows a bit different in the sense that damn, I'm so freaking good. And then yeah, it just makes me like me now and me a couple years ago. It's like, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, day 6 of the first week event, and yes, I am recording on a Saturday. Pretty exciting. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this for the second week of the event, but definitely I felt it was a bit more fun to do so in the first week because we're having news that is being dropped every day of this week. So we will see what the day 5 news is, and then we'll go, actually let's do the sleep report first. And it is a little later on in the day. I noticed that with the sunset lamp, well, of course, kind of expected, but during the daytime, the color isn't as vibrant. And with the blinds in my room, there's still a bit of light that peeks out. So I try to push it as flush against the wall, the window as possible. So it's looking, the color's like really shining a bit more today. I also put it a bit more on a reddish pink hue because I thought that would be cute. And then I also remembered to lower the brightness on my phone a little bit because I noticed that also bounces off my face and messes a bit with the lighting. So I think it's looking good today. And let's see what we find. I didn't put any incense, so oh, that Blastoise is like so close to the balloon. I was like, what the? So Fuecoco, a Cramorant, a Sprigatito. So I do want to catch the Fuecoco and Sprigatito. Maybe Fuecoco is a better idea for me because I don't have a dedicated apple farmer. When it comes to potatoes, I have Pokemon that I can rely on for potatoes. But Sprigatito is just so much cuter. And then Cramorant, I already have a shiny one from the event, the Summer Festival event. I found it on the very last day. Kinda sucks though, so I don't use it. But I'm so used to seeing it as red, and it was the first time I saw Cramorant too because I haven't played the newer games. Alright, so oh, that's right, I don't have a bonus biscuit because I took a nap yesterday. It is a good sleep day event going on, so I'm not going to be taking naps, but got a little bit of a situation. I only have 3 cookies left, but that shouldn't be a problem because we'll look into that later. So I'll give 1 Poke Biscuit to Sprigatito and maybe 2 Blastoise, just actually no. But it's hungry, so I feel like it's a waste if I don't. I'm gonna do it. Would have been great if it was a critical capture. And Fuecoco, we will hopefully see this guy sometime soon. I was gonna say nap time, but I shouldn't take a nap to take full advantage of the Good Sleep Day event. So no catches to show you guys, but I did catch something during my nap session yesterday that I think is pretty good, so I'll show you guys right after. So we're getting good EXP, farming the dream shards too. And let's feed our Snorlax some lunch. I already made it breakfast earlier today. So we are focusing on ninja curries. My Dream Eater Butter curry is maxed out, as you can see, at 55. I can't make the Inferno because my pot size is too small and my Sprigatito didn't trigger enough. So ninja curry, which is still very good. Great to level it up also to get it to max. And they're gonna up the limit on that, so it's gonna be level 60 soon. That's gonna be the max. So I get 10k less making my ninja curry compared to my other one, which is quite the sacrifice, but I need to do it because I am just not at a good place in farming because my milk provider keeps triggering its skill and I run out of space, but I can't really discard the ingredients I have because I need them for the corn keema curry. So that's a little bit of the situation right now. And the team I have right now, as you could see, they are supposed to be farming berries and herbs for me. Dragonair does a fantastic job. It's a triple herb Dragonair, so super happy. Sprigatito triggered like 3 times yesterday, so Meowkiss is doing a fantastic job. Now let's open the gift box and see what we get for today. 15k dream shards, which is really good. So, Good Sleep Day event happening right now. Let's see what mission we accomplished. I already finished all of week 1's missions, so nothing to see there. And it is super lively outside. I absolutely hate when cars do that, when they rev their engine like that and they make such a disturbance. Alright, so day 6. Today is Pokemon Sleep's first anniversary. Happy anniversary! I said happy anniversary on Monday. That was my bad. Actually, today is the anniversary, so happy anniversary, everyone. Happy first anniversary of Pokemon Sleep. Let's see what kind of news I have for today. So it's now day 6, and today, July 20th, marks exactly 1 year since Pokemon Sleep's global release. Thanks to all of you, Pokemon Sleep has reached the 1 year mark since it's launched. We're deeply grateful for your support that has allowed us to do this. We will continue doing our best to help make Sleep a fun experience for everyone. I wonder if they expected the app to be as successful as it is. Also, the total amount of sleep time tracked by researchers across the world amounts to 0.44 million years. Damn. That's about 3.9 billion hours. Holy cow. We hope you continue to enjoy sleep research with Snorlax and other Pokemon. So to commemorate our first anniversary, we're giving the following gifts to all researchers who've played up until now. So this is the first anniversary bonus. Distribution period started yesterday, 11 p.m. And what you'll get inside is 2k sleep points, a main skill seed, 10 Poke Biscuits, which is great because as you guys saw, I'm very low on Poke Biscuits, and 3 friend incense, which is super great because as a free-to-play player, those are a little hard to come by as well. I have no trouble ranking up energy incense. I have a surplus of energy recovery incense. But friend incense, growth incense, luck incense, those are like the ones you want, right? But the energy recovery one I only use at nap time because for my long sleep, I usually get the full sleep for my Snorlax. So it's better to use that for nap time. So if you have not received your gift yet or you don't see it, it's because you gotta close your app and then open it again. So let's collect our goodies. Perfect. And let's see what achievement I unlocked. Oh, 300 poison type, which gives me a handy candy M. And let's go over here to the Pokemon box to show you guys my catch yesterday. So I caught a Quaxley, and as you can see, I did star it because... Alright, ingredient tier list, it kind of bugs me. It is beans, leeks, and then beans. My other one that I caught was double leeks, which is really good. And I don't need a triple bean because I have a triple bean Geodude. So ideally I would have wanted it to be double leeks. But as you can see, helping speed S, berry finding S, ingredient finder M, inventory up M, and this is the nature. It is a neutral nature, which I'll take. Better than getting something that is going to really plummet this to the floor. So I'm pretty happy with this. Do wish it was double leek though. And yeah, this one was yesterday's catch, but I don't need a double sausage for Coco because I have a triple sausage Gengar. So this is the current team that is farming herbs and primarily beans for me. Then Meowkiss is there to expand the pot. And I'm thinking maybe later today or tomorrow I'll swap it out for my NT team, because I do know that I'll continue needing to farm for fairy herbs and some sausages as well, because since I'm making the ninja curries, I'm using a bit of my sausage reserve there that was dedicated for my Sunday meals. So I think that's the plan for me. Ran out of ingredients for the Dream Butter Eater curry, but we made a good amount. We've made 49 of these. Let's see how many ninja curries we've made. 24. And we've made 9 corn keema curries. Before, my go-to was the spicy leek curry. I've made 44 of those. And yeah, now I'm making bigger and better meals. And we're slowly making progress. So we are at Master 13 right now. The max I've got on this island is Master 16. But that was like very lucky. And yep. Also, it was because during the Entei or Raikou event, when you start the second week, it didn't start from basic 1 again. You started off at Ultra 4. So I wonder if they're probably not going to do the same thing here, because it's just like raising Pokemon is the objective for next week. Anyways, let's see what everyone caught today on this lovely Saturday while I talk to you guys about my plans for this weekend. So my boyfriend's friend and cousin came to town for this week. So I think we're trying to see his friend today. And then maybe tomorrow, if we're able to, we'll see his cousin tomorrow. But tomorrow is also a family day with my boyfriend's side of the family. So we're going to be hanging out with them because it's been a while. His sister just came back from vacation, so got a lot to catch up on as well. And because my boyfriend has been so busy for the last couple days during the weekday with like friend obligations and work obligations, today is supposed to be a me day, which means we usually just do things that I really want to do. And that is going to mean Don't Starve together. I'm hoping that if we have time, we could play Don't Starve together. But I think later today we are going to go on a little date night, just something small, grabbing dinner together and like catching up. And even though my boyfriend's so busy, we do make time when he comes home before bed to just catch up on each other's day. I feel it's so important that even though you live together and you see each other every day, you don't take that for granted, right? And it's the small things, like just talking about what happened during your day, what you ate, all that little thing that you don't think matters. Like, to me, I love knowing what my boyfriend ate at lunch, because I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Or like, wow, your work serves that for you. And also it's good for me because then I keep a mental note of anything that he is lacking in his diet that I could supplement by making at home. So I believe so far we haven't seen any shiny starters. Well, at least not in the portraits, although I've seen that you guys have been sharing your shiny Paldean starters in our Discord, and I am so jealous. I'm so jealous, but I'm so happy for you. And I'm hoping my time comes as well. But yeah, that is my chill weekend. I'm not gonna do much, especially because my boyfriend is like so socially tapped out as well. So we slept in today, which is really nice. I didn't miss breakfast, so I was able to feed my Snorlax a good breakfast. And then we just laid around in bed, talked to each other. Then we decided to get ready, have some lunch. He's having lunch right now because I wanted to record this and then get it out of the way Not to say that it's like, oh, I want to get it out of the way, blah blah blah, but I'm the type of person where when I have tasks that needs to get done, I like to get them done ASAP. I don't like to hold it off for another day or a couple hours because it's going to be stuck in my mind. So I like to get it done right away so I don't got to think about it anymore. But I've met some people who are more chill about that stuff, where like they'll do it when they want to do it, you know? And I wish I could be more chill like that, but I can't. If I got to do something, I got to do it right away. Another thing, so it's probably not that obvious on camera, but I am doing my eyebrows a bit different in the sense that I'm only filling in the sparse areas in the front now. Before, I would really put focus on detailing the tails of my eyebrows, but I felt like that was too carved looking and I wanted more of a natural, everyday, fluffy look. So one day I was just like, why not just fill in the front pieces, because those are the pieces that really need the most love and attention when it comes to filling in my brows. And then I just use a clear eyebrow coat and brush my hairs in place because they are pretty long and I should trim them, but kind of lazy to be honest. So I'm really liking it. It's like, it looks like I have been blessed with really full eyebrows, but it's not like too overdone, you know? It's perfect for every day. And usually when I do want to carve it in a bit more, it's because I have like a special event later on, or I want to look like extra cute on date night and everything. But I am just loving it so far. And you know, eyebrows are a journey. I remember looking back when I first started doing my eyebrows, I was like, damn, I'm so freaking good. And then you look back on your photos and you're like, what was I thinking? Why did people let me go out of the house like this? It's the same thing when you look at your fashion sense back then, when you think like, damn, I really pulled out that outfit. And then you look back on it and you're like, why did I do that? But I think that's the beautiful thing about life. You just continuously grow for a long time. And I think that's why nowadays it's scary for people to get into relationships as well, because we are living in a time where you have so much flexibility to express yourself and change as much as you want, to really feel like you are showcasing your authentic self. But at the same time, when you're getting into a relationship with someone, you have to accept that they are going to go through changes as well. And I feel like it's that fear of not knowing the direction of their change that kind of makes people a little afraid of commitments. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, it's really learning how to communicate with your partner, making sure that you're on the same page, but also accepting the other person's otherness as well. Because you gotta accept them for who they are. But if you both realize that it's not working out, there's really no point in dragging it, because I feel like you're just holding each other back from being more happy or finding someone who's more suitable for you. But also, I hate how nowadays people think that when a relationship doesn't work out, like, you just gotta be a whore or a man whore and then like sleep with as much people as you want. And it's like, what is that really fixing for you, you know? I feel like if you realize that your relationships are not working out, you gotta figure out what the common denominator is. And I feel like 10 out of 10 times it's you know? Like, I always side-eye people when they talk shit about their exes and they never take accountability for anything that happened in their relationship. And I can see how there are cases where maybe you haven't been the bad person and you just pick wrong people, but that still says something about you. Like, you really gotta unpack that and figure out why you keep choosing the wrong people, you know? But yeah, it just makes me like, whenever I hear people talk mad shit about their exes, or if they're like chronically single and they can't find someone, and then they're like, oh, the dating pool is so bad. And I get it, like, dating is so hard, I know. But I feel like if you aren't willing to acknowledge what your part is in the entire equation, you're always gonna have that victim mentality and be like, why me? You know, like, boo-hoo. And yeah, that's just crazy. Another thing, I was watching 90 Day Fiancé yesterday. the spin-off version the other way. And there was this one girl, her name is Kimberly. She's from the US. She's dating she's married now to someone in India. And there was this one part of the segment where she said she is a habitual optimist because she's been through a very rough upbringing, and it's taken her a lot of work to get to the point where she is, where she chooses to be happy every day. And I feel like I can totally relate to that, because looking back at my upbringing and things I've gone through in life, I have been in a very dark place where I was just so depressed. Like, looking at the contrast between me now and me a couple years ago, it's like night and day. And my friends also tell me, like, you just seem like so much more happier lately. And I'm so glad to hear that, because me back then, I was just in a really dark place. But I worked through a lot of it through therapy. I also got diagnosed with depression, so that kind of gave me more clarity with what I was going through and validating what I was feeling as well. But on top of that, it was just important to have the tools and insight on how to work around my feelings of unhappiness and not avoiding them, or, trying to do things that would distract me from the fact that I was feeling unhappy. And that has worked out so well in my favor. And learning to just cope with your feelings is such a big thing that you need to learn to do in life. Like, I think it's naive to want to only be happy for the rest of your life. I feel like the goal isn't to be happy forever, which is ironic, because when I was younger and they ask you what do you want to be when you grow up, and I was just like, I just want to be happy. But now I've got to the point where I felt like chasing that happiness was what brought my demise. Being happy is good, yes, but learning to cope with the sad times is what is needed in life to appreciate the happy times. There's always going to be ups, there's always going to be downs, but how are you going to face those downs, and how are you going to confront your feelings? So that's why I feel like I'm in a much better place. I was offered to be prescribed on antidepressants, but I decided not to, because I just really wanted to see if I can gain the tools to work through that myself. And I feel like I've gained so much personal growth, awareness, and tools to deal with big, difficult feelings. And I feel like that is why I'm able to have such a positive outlook, but also embrace the times of sadness and let myself feel and not run away from that. And that has made life just so much better in terms of dealing with the highs and the lows. And yeah, I did not expect it to take such a philosophical turn, but those are some thoughts that I've had after watching 90 Day Fiancé stuff, because it's so centered around dating and people's happinesses, but also the ugly side of relationships as well. And it just always leaves me with so much thoughts and feelings, and I love that you guys are always interested in hearing me yap and stuff. But if you don't agree, or there's something that you also want to add on to this, definitely feel free to add it down below. You never know if you're helping someone else who might be reading the comment section who needs to hear that, or whether you're sharing an insight that I might not have known. I love when people share those type of things, because it's like we're helping each other just live a much more fulfilled life, But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for joining me on this lovely Saturday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And if you haven't yet, join us in the Discord, where you can share your shiny finds, flex, share your friend code, or even ask opinions on rate my Pokemon, People are great at giving their opinion there, and also super respectful. So join us there. You'll find it in the description of this video. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care, good luck, have fun, bye.